Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be doing an oil change on the 90cc quad, but we ran out of oil. So the second best option is for oil is definitely Red Bull. So we're gonna be doing two 473 milliliter cans of Red Bull in the Chinese 90cc quad. And we're gonna see how well it runs, see if it even starts, and see how well it idles. But yeah, first we're gonna have to start it up to get all the oil out, and then yeah, we're gonna start pouring it in. All right, so we got the oil drain in there, as you can see. One sec. It's draining pretty good. It looks like a really good color. All right, so as you can see, it's taking a little bit too long to get the last couple drips out, so I'm just gonna start it up real quick and get it out. All right, so now you can see all the oil's gone. But not too bad. It's gonna look a lot better when the Red Bull's in there for sure. All right, so we got all of the oil taken out of the motor now, and now we're just gonna put the new, we're gonna put the new oil in now, the 2 cans of Red Bull. All right, so we got the Red Bull here. The first sip. And just to make sure you believe it, it's really coming through there. Okay, we're almost done with can number 1. All right, so that's can number 1. So that's 473 milliliters of Red Bull in the Chinese engine. All right, so we got can number 2 here. Oh. Okay, I took 3 because it's so good. I love Red Bull. Red Bull can number 2 going into the Chinese motor. I probably should have chose like not a fizzy drink or let it flatten, but this should be good. All right, now that we got the Red Bull in the motor, we're gonna start it up and yeah, we're gonna test it out, I guess. Not much to say other than we put Red Bull in a Chinese motor and we're gonna run it around, so yeah. All right, before I start it up, I'm gonna give it a little shake to try to get a little bit of that carbonation gone before we start it up, because it's definitely gonna want to expand a little bit. All right, so we got it jacked up here, as you can see, and I guess all we got to do is make sure the key's on. I'm gonna give it some choke, of course, and then oh my god, it runs off of Red Bull. Alright, so now that we know it runs, I'm gonna start it back up, hop on the GoPro, and see how long it actually runs for. We're gonna test it around the backyard and see if she'll actually blow up. I'm guessing not, because it's Chinese and she'll always last, so yeah. Alright, so now we're on the GoPro and we're gonna start back up. Gonna turn the key on. That's on, and it's gonna start first kick. Ready? like that, but yeah. We're gonna go back on and rip around again. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick wheelie test here. So we made it all the way to the trails. It seems to be smoking quite a lot. It seems to be squirting out a little bit actually. She seems to be holding up good, so I'm gonna go back home now before she blows up. Yeah. Hey, I'm starting to feel it. We're gonna do the longest red line right back here. Alright, so if you can't tell, it's obviously probably even faster than it was before. So I'm going to put a little bit of this octane booster, this STP stuff, and make it go just a little bit faster because we're just definitely missing out on a little bit of top end speed. That should do the trick. Alright, so I really have no idea how this thing is still running on no oil and just Red Bull, but I guess you don't really need engine oil, you just need Red Bull. And I'm starting to smell the Red Bull. You can definitely smell the Red Bull, so we're going to do a couple more hot laps of straight red line and then call it a day. Get all of that Red Bull around up from the top end. Oh, who's got the best? Hey, who are you? Alright, so it even runs upside down. Oh, we're dripping a lot of gas here. Alright, so as you can see there, I might have got a little bit of, I don't know what the hell happened there. Alright, so somehow, I guess it didn't blow up with the 2 cans of Red Bull instead of the motor oil, but the only thing is I could say is it got really hot really fast, and then it kind of sounded like boiling or something was like going on inside. Kind of hear it. All right, so we just got done. I really don't have any idea how it didn't blow up that whole time, but Now we're gonna loosen up the bolts and drain out the Red Bull oil. We're gonna see how thick it is, if it even changed viscosity or whatever you say, and whatnot like that. All right, so this is the best angle I could get here. It's 17 mil. We're just gonna loosen it up there. It's probably fucking scorching. Oh, not really. Ready for this? Oh my God. Oh my God. That is straight milk. Straight milk. Holy shit. Straight boiling hot milk. Boiling hot milk. Anybody want hot chocolate? Just hasn't mixed up yet. All right, so we're gonna come back once all this milk is drained out, and yeah. All right, so I wish y'all could smell this right now. It smells like rotten Red Bull. It smells literally like rotten Red Bull right now. It's so gross. All right, we're gonna quicken this up a little bit. All I can say right now, it smells like so gross. All right, so I've come to the conclusion that 2 cans of Red Bull is enough to keep a Chinese motor running for a decent amount of time. The only thing is it gets a little milky and chunky, but it basically turns into oil, as you can see. But it definitely worked a lot better than I expected. I really didn't expect it to run more than like 5 minutes, but I think since it got so hot and the piston was moving it around so much, it basically just turned itself into like this oil. So yeah, if you guys don't have any motor oil and you guys really want to go riding, I guess pick yourself up 2 cans of 237s of Red Bull. Where'd I put them? You can use 2 cans of these Red Bulls as motor oil for your 90cc quad if you don't have any oil and you really want to get out there. So keep that in mind. But yeah, make sure you smash that like button, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this, because I'm literally risking my whole motor by putting Red Bull in it for you guys. No one asked for it, but the world needs to see if you can use Red Bull instead of oil, because oil is a little expensive and you run out pretty fast. So Red Bull is only like $2-3 a can. Do the math there, that's like $6, maybe $7 for 2 instead of like 15 for a whole quart of oil. And so basically a bargain for your buck. If you want to just go out riding for a quick like 30 minutes maybe, you'd be fine. Just make sure you're taking breaks and whatnot. All right, but yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching to the end if you watched to the end, and smash that like button, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. Peace.